Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, the New York Times announces that unvaccinated kids must eat quickly on Thanksgiving. In other words, everything you've ever taught your children about chewing with their mouth closed, taking their time, not choking, is out the window for this Thanksgiving. Eat quickly, kids. What? Why? To get away from your unvaccinated relatives? The logic of that. Rittenhouse sat down with an interview with Tucker Carlson, and he says he wants to lay low, wants to get his nursing degree, maybe become a lawyer. By the way, for an 18-year-old young man, very articulate. And, he said that he supported Black Lives Matter. You know what? That kind of bothered me a little bit, but then he clarified he doesn't support the burning down of towns and cities, of course. But I'm telling you, him saying that he supports Black Lives Matter will hurt him. It will. See, a young boy wants to keep up with everybody. He wants to make everybody happy. And he'll soon find that you can't make everybody happy. And by the way, Black Lives Matter said F him. They don't want to come. See, you're learning there, Kyle. You're learning there. And by the way, just to let you know, the President of the United States has got some really serious immunity. Don't get me wrong, I wish Kyle would sue Joe Biden, and he maybe will anyway, but he's got some, suing the President of the United States for defamation and a political comment. The problem, and I said this before, the problem that Kyle Rittenhouse has, in my opinion, is he was on charge for murder. So you're a public figure. Kyle Rittenhouse is a public figure. So it's not a negligence standard anymore. It's a malice standard. And while you're on, what if he was convicted? See, everybody's like, yeah, see, he was. Like I said, because I'm a smart mofo. What I'm saying is what people say after he's acquitted is where there could be some serious issues, in my opinion. And there's a lot of people that are still saying those things about him. Why? Because he was acquitted. He was acquitted. USA, the United States, 4%, only 4% of Americans say we're headed in the right direction. 4%. That's scary. Jeff Bezos, $100 million to the Obama Foundation. Good old Barack sat around and said, I see how this is done with Bill and Hillary. I see how this is done. And who gets paid from I need to set up a Bulldog Foundation. I would never do that to you folks. But I mean, can you believe it? $100 million. Jeff Bezos, by the way, he was already buddies with Obama. He owns Barack Obama. Just think the favors. All the people that Obama put in government office that Bezos can call on now. $100 million. It's like a lobbying arm. California school has an all-gender bathroom. Man, that's messed up. If I was a parent, I'd have some serious issues. NBC, consistent with the New York Times, NBC says, this Thanksgiving you should consider not having a turkey to reduce your costs. I mean, these clowns, these people, my God. My God. By the way, this is the reason why we have this and how these were all created is the American Communist 10. It used to be you come out with some of this stuff, you'd get destroyed. But you don't get destroyed, except by me. Representative Tlaib, in an interview, acknowledged that, she wants to empty all federal prisons in 10 years. And when confronted with the idea that these are sex traffickers and everything else, she said, you're emphasizing that. Why don't you emphasize the mental health people? I mean, these are the people. She's a congresswoman. Who the hell are the people in her district? Kamala says, good old Kamala. Kamala says healthcare workers need to look like America. So we have to sit around and say, well, we got to have 13% healthcare workers because 13% of the population is black. And if they're not, well, we got to change that. We don't give a damn if they're good nurses, good doctors, doesn't matter. Golly, this racism that they just constantly throw at us. See, all of these bullshit issues are more important to them than doing right by our country and the taxpayer. Doesn't make any sense to me. Joe Biden is apparently prepared to blame businesses for their prices and inflation. He's just going to blame all of them. Just blame, blame, blame. God, it makes Joe Biden and all of them are just political freaking hacks. Never succeeded in a damn thing their entire freaking life except political gangsterism. And boy, do they star in that. Last but not least, got to give Oracle status to Kid Rock. My favorite band, favorite song. You know what? I have every one of Kid Rock's songs in my phone. I love every single Kid Rock song. I like his rap. I like his hard rock. I like his soft rock. I like Kid Rock. Kid Rock's come out with a song, Don't Tell Me How to Live. You gotta like Kid Rock. He gives 2 middle fingers to it all. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope Kid Rock has a great day just like you.